like a dog, yeah. Oh, talking like a dog. You like my...
Looking live at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena right here at the Six Nations of the Grand River. This is Six Nations Lacrosse on RogersTV. Mark Perry alongside Daryl Smart here for the ride on a stormy Tuesday night, but what an affair we have here tonight. It is the Six Nations Chiefs at 9-2, the Peterborough Lakers at 8-2. Of course, Six Nations on a 2-game winning streak. Peterborough, though, they won 5 straight, Daryl.
And you know what, Mark? It's nice to be back here to watch these two teams play. This is going to be a great one. And you know what? I think this is probably the most rested these two teams have been all season long. It's been a grind here in Major Series Lacrosse. And you know what, Mark? Each team had a week to go. A week of rest, so they're raring to go. Officials are raring to go. They're ready to go, and I guess we're ready to go, my friend.
Yes, we are. When they say 8 o'clock, they mean, well, 8:01, but
at least today.
We'll give it to them anyway, as we are ready for the face-off. Mason Kaminga not in the lineup this evening. You saw there Jeremy Thompson of the Georgia Swarm back in a Chiefs uniform here. He took the draw here, but it is Peterborough starting things off here.
And of course, Jeremy Thompson, one of the players that was in San Diego for the World Championships. He was preparing himself for that championship, so he wasn't in a Chiefs uniform up until they won that bronze medal, of course.
Chiefs get the ball back here as Kevin Hill will move up the floor for the first attack of the night here for Six Nations. Moved it into the corner. Here's Larson Sundown. Passed it up top. Backhand pass over for Jackson, who has had quite the run over the last number of games. 5 points in his last 2. But the Chiefs here with it again. Shot by Hill, trying the shot from behind the goal.
Starting goaltender, is Drew Hutchison for the Peterborough Lakers. He's got a 7.96 goals against average. He's been fantastic for the Lakers, and you know what? These 2 young guys for the Lakers have been phenomenal in that field this year. Landon Kells and Drew Hutchinson.
Warren Hill in the goal. He makes the save for the Chiefs. Of course, Doug Jamieson exited the game last Tuesday in the first period against Brampton. He did not play on Wednesday against Brooklyn. There's a shot by Lyle Thompson, save made by Drew Hutchinson. Of course, Doug Jamieson is wearing the Chiefs uniform this evening. He is backing up. There's a shot.
I was talking to him during one of the warm-ups. He's been nursing a little bit of just a couple of things, so he's not at 100%. Almost there, he said. He gave him the 2 thumbs up, and he's ready to go.
Bomberry passes it up. Bomberry has missed a little bit of time in the last little bit. Hutchinson with the save, and he will throw it up here for Sturos. Sturos rushing up the floor patiently. He'll just leave it back here for Thomas Hogarth. Left it back there. Here's Cam Milligan, recently acquired by Peterborough from Coburg, getting to play back in his hometown once again. That one's lost, and Hogarth will pick it up here. Hogarth shot toward the goal as the shot clock was just about to expire. Just missed the net, and there'll be a fresh set of legs on for the Lakers as the Chiefs take over.
I don't know about you, Mark, but this one's got kind of that playoff feeling. Both teams during the warm-up kind of eyeing each other up, and even during the entrance before the game, before we went on the air, both teams were kind of eyeing up, seeing which team was going to come on first. A little bit of jockeying. So yeah, a little bit of a playoff feel to this one. And the third matchup between these 2 teams this season, of course, we've got both teams with 1 win apiece so far.
Both teams winning on their own home floor. Backhand shot, scores! What a goal there from Josh Courier to give the Lakers a 1-0 lead.
That was a beauty by Josh Courier, right behind the back, and beat Warren on that one. Maybe we'll watch the replay here, but you know what? Just a nice little set there, off the post and in. That's just a beaut shot. Nothing to analyze on that, but just fine finesse, some silky mitts on there.
Sometimes it's over-analyzing. Sometimes you don't really need to say anything. The play speaks for itself. Josh Courier with his 14th goal of the season. Lakers 1, Chiefs no score, and the Lakers trying to get possession, but that one's going to be stolen. The Chiefs fighting for it in the corner. They're trying to get it loose. 3 Lakers back there. But it is the Chiefs with it. Shot by Lyle Thompson, just missed, and that one's going to come back the other way. Fresh legs on here. Again, Josh Courier scoring the lone goal, his 14th of the year. Ties him with Thomas Hogarth in a tie for 2nd place on the team in goals. Of course, Holden Catoni and Turner Evans both with 17 goals this season.
They've been fantastic.
They have. Tanner Buck with 18 goals this year for Coburg. He's first in the MSL. Austin Stotts also with 17 markers himself.
Not necessarily a changing of the guard, but it is kind of a changing of the guard. Holden Catoni has been around for a bit, but just with the absence of Sean Evans and Joe Reziteritz, and it's almost as if the Lakers have kind of rolled through into this youth movement and very seamlessly.
Ogilvie rushes up the floor. He was able to get it back contested, and Turner Evans will leave it here. Or Turner Evans actually holds on to it. Passes it over. Twisting in the corner there was McLaughlin. McLaughlin over, passes it up. There's a shot by McLaughlin. It's going to go just wide. And just unable to keep it to the right side of center is Austin Hazen. Lyle Thompson picking it up here. Leaves it back, Austin Stotts. Stotts passing it back. The big line on here for the Chiefs. Jackson in, shot. That one goes down low. Randy Stotts with that opportunity, and the Lakers are going to move up with it. Here's Colton Armstrong. Armstrong leads it back. This is Josh Courier, the goal scorer. Dipsy doodling in the corner, trying to get around one. Can't get around Cree, so he passes it back. Leaves it there. 8 seconds on the shot clock, but this is going to be picked up. Here come the Chiefs the other way. Inside, shot by Cody Jamieson, and that's going to be stopped by Hutchinson. The Lakers move up with it. Cam Milligan made his Lakers debut against his former team last Thursday. Had himself a goal and 4 helpers, and there's a dipsy-doodle shot by Thomas Hogarth, stopped by Warren Hill.
Warren so confident in there.
Ty Logan leaves it back here. This is Larson Sundown. Got it back to Jackson. On the far side now, Jackson with Sundown rather with it now. Jackson over, shot, stopped by Hutchinson. And that's going to be retrieved once again. I believe that is Silver on the far side. Pass it over. Jackson back over to Silver. In for Thompson. Thompson inside, outside shot, and that one stopped by Hutchinson down low.
That's a great save by Hutchinson.
Lost his foot, but he was able to keep the ball out.
It's just one of those things that Lyle Thompson brings to the table. Everybody blows a tire around. It's just so elusive.
It's Courier. Over for McLaughlin. On the far side here is Evans. Evans trying to get it up and over Hill, but can't do it. The whistle's going to go, and the Chiefs will move up with it. Here's Cole. Cole over. Shot by Cree, just missed. And that'll go into the rafters and out of play. The ball just rolling back here into the Chief zone. It will be Lakers ball. And if you're just joining us, Josh Courier, the lone goal here for the Lakers. Inside, trying to find Milligan, but it just goes off of his stick and right on goal. Warren Hill was able to pass it. Jamieson up for Fennell. Fennell was not in the lineup last Tuesday. Trying to find some room there was Randy Stotts. He just missed the shot. And he'll pick it up here again. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. They got to keep it moving. Bomberry with the shot. That one goes wide. Rebound by Fennell, and he one-handed that one just wide.
The one-hander.
Hey, if you want to put it on net, you got to try anything.
That's just a great defensive stance by the Lakers. They really didn't give Six Nations anything on that set.
Here's Courier. Courier inside, shot. Another stop by Warren Hill on Thomas Hogarth.
You know what? That's the exact same play that happened down the other. Well, when the Lakers were down at this end time before, they're looking for that little dunk pass up the middle.
Courier with a shot, saved by Hill.
Of course, they're going to shoot from outside on that one, but that's 2 times in a row where they've kind of gone outside and then tried to dunk it inside for the pass.
Here's Cole. We'll leave it back here. Looking to make some room here. The Chiefs passed over, and that one's going to be stopped by Hutchinson on Shane Jackson. Some pushing and shoving in the corner. Larson Sundown tried to get that ball loose. Lyle Thompson's going to pick it up here on the near side. Thompson holding on to it. He had a goal and 2 helpers last Wednesday against Brooklyn. Thompson here takes it from Randy Stotts. Passes it over on the one-timer, but no room. Sundown, 10 on the shot clock. There's a shot right up high on Hutchinson, but he makes the save. Rebound rebound, and unable to put that one in was Dalton Silver. Chiefs ball only for a moment on the rebound, and the Lakers will move up.
That was one of the first times that the Lakers have allowed the Chiefs to go inside.
Here's Milligan, 20 on the shot clock. Austin Hasten. Get in there as Turner Evans. There's a shot, good save by Warren Hill, and a rebound. No mistake for Colton Armstrong there, and Peterborough takes a 2-0 lead.
That one was a bit of a funny one, that's for sure, Mark.
Or rather, that might have been Eli McLaughlin on the far side. Colton Armstrong was over there, but it looks like it was Eli McLaughlin taking the shot. We'll have to get a replay on that, but once again, it is a Lakers lead extended.
Of course, Eli McLaughlin. Well, before we get into Eli McLaughlin, we'll watch the replay here. Because, Warren made a really nice save here.
Yeah, that was on Evans.
The rebound comes out, and McLaughlin, Johnny on the spot, gets that, throws it in. But Eli McLaughlin, newly acquired Eli McLaughlin from the WLA, he was playing with Burnby, I believe. He was one of those guys that was fantastic for the Haudenosaunee Nationals during the World Championships. Apparently caught the eye of the Peterborough Lakers brass, and he's here in Ontario.
Oh, Langley making a move there.
All the teams are, you know what?
Everybody's jockeying for position.
Transfer sheets. You should see the transfer sheet. It's incredible.
Suros over, and just missing that was Mitch Ogilvie.
Not just with the senior A-loops, but with the senior B teams, especially those teams out west loading up with way too many Ontario guys. Not way too many Ontario guys, but a lot of Ontario players. And of course, like you were just saying, the Langley Thunder who just acquired the rights to Christian Del Bianco, who is playing with the Ladner Pioneers, and of course that team is chock full of NLL players, especially.
Imagine if they get Jeff Teed into the lineup.
Oh gosh, yeah. And if Ryan Benesh is on that Ladner team with Christian Del Bianco, but of course the President's Cup, the Senior B National Championship, plays before the Man Cup, so there's a possibility if the Langley Thunder are in the Man Cup, Christian Del Bianco could be.
There's a shot. Oh, just saved. Rebound over. Shot. Scores. Some beautiful moving around of the ball, and the Chiefs are on the board.
Man, I hope we got some in-tight footage on that one, because that was just beautiful ball movement. I love it. That was beautiful. That all started with Randy Stotts, I believe, behind the back pass, and it's like his Hulk Hogan leg drop almost, right behind the back.
Kevin Hill was the first in the handshake line there.
Here it is, and here's Randy. Spins around behind the back. Man, yeah, Kevin Hill pots her in. What a beautiful.
That's just respect for Randy Stotts.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yes, he went pretty much one-on-one. He drew two-on-one. He drew everybody. Kevin Hill was pretty much wide open on that one. A player did come in there at the last moment, but by the time he did, the ball was already in the back of the net.
Especially in an instance like that where Randy's really known for that spin, but then he'll go up top, go right over the top and fire it. But instead of firing, he had that nice pass, and Kevin Hill making no mistake here, and we've got ourselves a 2-1 game for the Peterborough Lakers.
Lakers trying to get that multi-goal lead back, passed over to McLaughlin, went off of his stick and off the boards, and Cole's going to get it here for the Chiefs. Larson Sundown passes it back. Left in there, Austin Stotts over. Bomberry, 10 on the shot clock here. Jackson on the near side, trying to feather that one in for Stotts, but unable to do so. And the Lakers are on the counterattack. Armstrong passed it up. Courier shot. That one's going to be stopped. Rebound controlled here by the Lakers, only momentarily though. And Brendan Bomberry will pick it up.
As expected, we've got ourselves a tight one, that's for sure.
You can say that again, partner. It is the top two teams in Major Series Lacrosse. Of course, with a win, Peterborough can tie Six Nations atop the standings. But by virtue of games played, of course, Peterborough would be at the top of the table. Bromberg over. Some pushing and shoving there as Tate Katoni can't get a clean shot away. Katoni over. Milligan. Milligan twisting and turning. He's got to go back. Milligan gets it again. Milligan looking for some room. Takes the shot. It goes off of the body. Nobody there. And it's going to be a Laker ball.
Advantage there with Tyson Bell with the hit.
Bell just trying to be physical there.
Well, yeah, nothing wrong with that. It was just the advantage on that, that's all.
Turner Evans on the far side. And protected there. Cole was on the far side. Milligan inside. Here is Holden Katoni. Sharp angle shot, stopped by Hill. He'll pick it up. 6:30 to go here in this first period of play. It is Lakers 2, Chiefs 1. Larson Sundown. Inside, outside shot. That one is going to go in, and we have a tie game.
Larson Sundown just weaving some magic there. It's almost as if he parted the Red Sea on that one. Like one of those things that Larson Sundown brings to the table. Known as a facilitator, we all know he could put the ball in the net, but known as a really nice facilitator, and that was just a perfect example of that. Where I think it almost looked like everybody thought he was passing. But again, that's just a better move here. Wide open.
Only in his fifth game.
Check out that fake, though, right there. Everybody bit. That was nice.
Again, Larson Sundown, he has not played since June 15th, only in his fifth game of the season.
Does a lot of camps. Does a lot of camps and whatnot. So I think that was probably part of the reason why he's playing with Six Nations this year. Just they're able to. They give him the ability to have that flexibility. You know what I mean? Especially a lot of these players with the Chiefs lineup, because of the depth, they're allowed to have that just that flexibility with their schedules, their personal and professional schedules as well.
Jackson shot and he scores. Wow. Jackson beating Hutchinson just in behind the right leg, and just like that, a pair of quickies by the Chiefs to give themselves a 3-2 lead.
That was just pinpoint accuracy. Simple as that. That was just nice. Turned around, saw the spot. Hutchinson didn't give him much, but that didn't need much to put that one in.
What he gave him was enough.
Exactly. There it is. He saw that peak, used the screen, the defender's a screen. Hutchinson had a little bit of a hard time watching that delivery here. You can see it right there. Right there. Had to stick up like that. Defender had to stick up. And kind of just enough, you know what I mean? This ball's going so fast that you get that, just that little bit of a screen. That's a big difference.
Larson Sundown with his 10th goal of the season just a few moments ago, and there's a shot, and we are going back and forth here as Eli McLaughlin ties the game again.
Went up high on the board on that one. Fake down low, went up high. That's just a nice play by McLaughlin, and again, he's the guy that they brought in here for their run to the playoffs. You know what I mean? You got to remember the Peterborough Lakers are trying for that 5-peat. And of course, with no Sean Evans, no Joe Reziteritz, they had to bring in someone. Right at the deadline, they brought in McLaughlin.
Draw here.
It's just a nice goal.
It's going to be picked up here by the Lakers, but intercepted.
Oh, he went down low.
Pick it up. Yeah.
He went high, faked with the high, and then went down low. That was nice.
Lyle Thompson passes it back. So again, the latest goal scorer for the Chiefs, Shane Jackson, on our board here. Here's Lyle Thompson. Passing it over, trying to find Randy Stotts. He's got it here. Randy Stotts inside. Austin Stotts stopped by Hutchinson. Put it right into the crest.
That was a great save by Hutchinson. He had to track that.
The whistle's going to go, and the Chiefs are going to get possession right at center. Thompson to Cole. Cole has to turn back with the defender there. Jackson over Thompson, just missed.
Hutchinson does a nice job of getting out of that goalmouth area. He takes 1 or 2 steps out, challenges it. Gave Lyle Thompson absolutely nothing to shoot at on that.
There's Josh Courier, one of the goal scorers for Peterborough. Shot stopped by Hill. This will be picked up here by the Chiefs. Now on the run here is Tim Edwards. He'll stop for a moment and wait for his mates to get set up.
Tim Edwards, one of the new acquisitions for the Chiefs. He played last week.
Yes, he did. Passed it back over. 10 on the shot clock. There's a shot, and that one's going to go off of a body and wide and all the way down the floor. The whistle's going to go. Fennell and Thomas Whitty getting into it here. And here they go. They want to dance. Pick your partner. Here we go. Fennell and Whitty. They get tangled up. The jersey over Whitty's head. Fennell with a left. He's getting a couple of lefts in there. Still got the jersey over him. Fennell, big right there from Whitty. Whitty with another right. Fennell exchanges back. Trying to get the jersey over him. And the officials are going to come in. That's a spirited tilt, ladies and gentlemen.
And look at the pats on the head after. I love it. Something you don't see often in MSL anymore. But boy, we weren't going to be denied on that one.
No, we were not.
Referees were trying to break it up. Fennell throws the mitts off.
He says, oh, no, we're going.
It's, man, I think it might be the first fight of the season I've seen so far. But again,
well, one at very least that was like that in the sense where it didn't come in the middle of a scrum where you have a whole gaggle of people together. That one was, these two wanted to dance. They were going to dance floor.
By the way, I was getting a little tired just listening to you. It was like RogersTV 20 on they had the wrestling out at the Boys and Girls Club in Brantford.
Well, if you think that's
a couple
tiring,
weeks ago,
wait until you hear me at 10 o'clock on RogersTV Kitchener. At 10 o'clock tonight will be a re-airing of 365 Pro Wrestling that we taped in Guelph not too long ago.
Bring me with you.
And I will say, I'm not as straight-faced as I am when I do these broadcasts here at Six Nations.
Bring me with you, brother.
There's a lot more character. Let's just put it that way.
A little bit of Jim Ross.
If you've watched 365 Pro Wrestling with me before, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, man, seriously.
Jackson over. Inside, that was a shot that went up high. Randy Stotts, I believe, was in on that attempt.
I know you call IBL baseball.
There's a shot, big save by Warren Hill.
But I didn't have you pegged for wrestling. I know you're a wrestling fan. I didn't know that you called wrestling. Man, that's awesome.
Daryl, there's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I've been involved backstage in professional wrestling for the last, I don't know, maybe about 17 years. So,
seriously?
Oh, I've been
awesome.
around. I've met a lot of people, and they've provided me with a lot of support along the way, and I can't be more thankful for the opportunities that I've gotten in that industry.
So tune into RogersTV Kitchener for what's it called?
It's 365 Pro Wrestling.
And you can watch that live and online, folks.
Yes, you can.
I think they have it on the Rogers YouTube channel as well.
Passed over inside for Hogarth. Oh, he just missed the top corner.
That's a nice save.
2:40 to go. We are 3-0 here at the ILA. Hasten up top, in for Hogarth. Hogarth over for Evans. Evans inside, trying to catch the corner again. Was Eli McLaughlin, and Warren Hill denies him. Now on the run here, partial break, scores! Tim Edwards gives the Chiefs the lead again with 2:20 remaining here in the first.
That's what you call transition. That all started down below. Warren Hill making a beautiful save. They've been trying to go top cheese on him a couple of times, but then in transition off the save. And this is just a beautiful pass, all lengthwise pass. The Floor-wide pass all the way down. That's Dalton Solver, I believe. Sorry, number 11.
But just a great outlet pass from Ty Logan.
That's a veteran play right there. That's nice.
So the Chiefs retake the lead and put the Lakers back on their heels late here in the first. Some pushing and shoving, trying to get Sturros off the ball was Cody Jamieson and Jeremy Thompson. There's a shot stopped by Hill as he denies Matt Gilray. Brian Cole hitting for Stotts. Stotts has to tiptoe around the crease. Keeps possession though.
I was waiting for something magical on that one.
Shot by Jackson. That one goes off the iron, and it'll be picked up here by the Lakers. Eric Schewel leaves it for Hogarth. Hogarth with an assist here tonight. Now trying to cut into the crease there was Tate Catoni, but he just missed. Turner Evans twisting around, finds Hogarth again. 4 on the shot clock, rips a shot right into the crest of Warren Hill.
Just scoop that up.
Larson Sundown, his 10th goal of the year earlier on tonight. Ball on the far side, Jackson with it here now, number 32. In for Randy Stotts. Stotts, 7 on the shot clock. That one's going to be stopped. It ricochets back out, still with possession. 1 on the shot clock, just missing the net there was Randy Stotts as the shot clock expired. It was the shot clock on the far side here that was actually ticking down. The one inside the zone was not. Shot kicked away by Warren Hill. Tony trying to get it loose. It rolls right in on net, and it's going to be Chiefs ball. Now they try a quick up here. Bell finds Austin Stotts. Stotts looking for some magic, takes a shot. That one's blocked. He's able to pick it up again. 15 on the shot clock here. Leaves it back here for Cody Jamieson. Jamieson trying the pick play there. Inside, bounce shot, trying to skip on the far side, but that one's going to be stopped. And Lakers will get the ball here, as it was Randy Stotts charging down the far side. 11.3 seconds remaining here in the first. The Lakers holding on to this 4-3 lead. A timeout taken on the floor
by the Lakers, and a smart move. You know, they might as well use it. You know, you're just going to lose it, as they say. But what a great period so far, Mark. 11.3, like you said. 4-3 Chiefs. This thing's gone back and forth. A little bit of everything. You even got a fight in this one. So, wow, it's been a good one so far.
You're getting your money's worth, that is for sure. If you're watching Rogers TV, if you're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, sure, you want to do the double screen because you can't miss this.
No, you can't.
The All-Star Game's just an exhibition at this point. Besides, Vladdy won last night anyway.
Exactly.
The home run.
Most important thing anyways, right? So here, riddle me this. Slam Dunk Championship or Home Run Derby Championship? Which one's bigger for the city of Toronto?
For the city of Toronto?
Yes.
Well, definitely the Slam Dunk competition when they had the All-Star Game in the NBA a few years back. Passed over. And that one's going to be shot down the floor as time expires. Oh, you're talking about VC.
Yeah.
Okay, Vince Carter or Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Definitely, I don't even think it's a question. It's got to be Vince Carter. But at the same time, too, who knows what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the impact he has made winning that home run derby, what that might have in terms of a ripple effect. But Vince Carter basically changed a generation with his play in Toronto and that slam dunk competition.
I like it.
However, that's basketball and baseball. We are here with Six Nations Lacrosse on Rogers TV. We'll be back in just a moment. Six Nations 4, Peterborough 3 after one period of play. RogersTV. It is Chiefs 4, Lakers 3 after 20 minutes of play. What a period we had there. Mark Perry alongside Daryl Smart here at the intermission. And Daryl, dare I say it, top two teams in the league, they're showing why.
Oh, exactly, Mark. 100% here. That, you know what? We knew this one was going to be a big one. And there's Josh Courier scoring that first goal of the game. We had lots of goals. We had a little bit of everything on that one. And of course, Colton Armstrong scoring. And then Kevin Hill with a beautiful feed by Randy Stotts there. But yeah, what a period. This is just fun to watch the highlights. And of course, Larson Sundown parting the Red Seas there on the defense. And then Shane Jackson wires it. Here's the replay. And Shane Jackson just wires this one. Nothing fancy. He just wired that one. But wow, it's been just fun to watch. If you're a lacrosse fan, what more can you say? And then there's Eli McLaughlin again. He goes up top and then goes down below and puts it underneath Warren Hill on that one. And wow, what a goal on that one. And then here's Eric Fennell in transition here. That wasn't Eric Fennell. I don't know why they have that on the score sheet, but it certainly wasn't Eric Fennell on that one. But Eric Fennell did get into a fight. So, but what a period. These two teams, a little bit of everything. The Peterborough Lakers did a great job of containing the Six Nations Chiefs, probably for about 10 minutes there. And everything was from the outside. They didn't give the Chiefs anything, and then the Chiefs kind of got rolling offensively and were able to kind of go. They were going east-west a little bit and then going inside. So they were changing things up a little bit. And then, of course, the Peterborough Lakers were doing a great job down the offensive end as well. And, of course, they were trying to go. They're starting from up top and trying to get in the middle there. And you know what? It worked a couple of times. But Warren Hill, Drew Hutchinson, both fantastic in this period. I know it's a 4-3 game, but both goaltenders have had to make some really huge stops here. And of course, you have some world-class goaltending and world-class shooters. One of them is going to give.
One of them is going to give. Who is going to be the one to give between these two teams? Of course, matching up in the MSL final last year. Peterborough looking for yet another Mann Cup championship. They pick up the hometown boy in Cam Milligan. He's playing in his second game here. Six Nations, well, they've made a whole bunch of transactions over the last several weeks and even coming into the regular season. So, both of these teams are beefing up for a big run. And a game like this, really is a litmus test. Oh, it really is. And again, you want that home floor. And of course, both teams have split so far this season at one game apiece. And of course, that last Peterborough win was without 6 or 7 Chiefs because they were at the Worlds. But nonetheless, that was a 9-8 game. That was a great game to watch. It was your typical Chiefs-Lakers game. It had a little bit of everything, great defense, some really great offense, a little bit of dramatics as well. But that's what we come to expect when these two teams play. And of course, they're at the top. But you know what? As much as we talk about Six Nations and Peterborough at the top, you got to talk about all 5 teams. This league has been very, very tight. Pretty much every game this season has been a tight one, and that says a lot about the caliber of play here at Major Series Lacrosse. Yes, indeed. Again, as you said, both teams have won a game on their home floor so far this year. As mentioned, Dougie Jamieson not in the lineup tonight. Also not in the lineup is Sam Leclerc. Do you have an update on Sam Leclerc? No, I haven't really heard much about it, but I think it's a matter of, you know what, they're just trying to get guys in. You look at the warm-up. They've got a ton of guys on the roster, so they're just getting guys in, getting guys a little continuity with some players. You know what I mean? And for some of these guys, especially the depth players, it's an opportunity for them to audition for that stretch run and that playoff drive. You know what I mean? No, absolutely. Well, we'll see what these high-stakes players will be able to do in the second period. We're going to go to a break. It is Chiefs 4, Lakers 3 here on Major Series Lacrosse on RogersTV. We'll be back. Six Nations Lacrosse here on Rogers TV, getting ready for second period action. Again, it is Six Nations with the 1-goal lead. We had a 3-goal stretch, I want to say in about 40 seconds in the middle of that period.
A little bit of everything.
But it's not to say that everything was just contained to a small bit of time, because everything happened all throughout the first period of play.
That's for sure, Mark. And again, a little bit of everything here. This is going to be the interesting matchup here. You got Jay Thornburg taking the draws tonight for the Peterborough Lakers. And you've got Tim Edwards and Jeremy Thompson kind of rotating in. Basically, they're trying to figure out which guy is going to be the guy in that face-off circle, because, of course, with Jake Withers in a Peterborough Lakers lineup, you have one of the best face-off guys in the world. You know what, Jay Thornburg, no small potatoes there. One of the best face-off guys for the longest time in the NLL.
We are underway. Jackson inside, trying to beat Hutchinson down low. He makes the save. Of course, tonight a battle between teammates in net. Of course, the Halifax Thunderbirds employing both Drew Hutchinson and Warren Hill.
Of course, the office here, the Halifax Thunderbird office right here at the ILA. So.
A little home cooking here this evening, that is for sure.
Well, and that's the beauty of major series lacrosse. You know what I mean, Mark? It's one of those things that
a lot of the moment. There's Dave Brock with a pass, a shot, he scores. Cody Jamieson gives the Chiefs a 5-3 lead.
Love the transition. Love the transition game in that one. You had two of the KG veterans on this Six Nations Chiefs lineup. You got Dave Brock and Cody Jamieson. A little bit of jammer time. But of course, this is talking about a Halifax Thunderbird connection. You got Warren Hill to Dave Brock to Cody Jamieson. Our good buddies Pete Dalladay out in Peterborough who does call the games for the Halifax Thunderbirds. I like when he calls that. It's jammer time.
Well, jammer time came to play on that latest occasion. It is a 2-goal lead here for the Chiefs, and they have the ball again. This is Tim Edwards up for Silver. Silver with some speed, overshot, stopped by Hutchinson.
Of course, Pete Dalladay, he's the voice of the Peterborough Lakers during the summer in MSL. So
spends his time in the winter calling Pete's games. Actually got to hang out with Pete a little bit during the OHL season when I was calling a game for the Sudbury Wolves in Peterborough. There's a shot. That one's going to go just wide. It ricocheted.
Shout out to our fellow broadcasters in MSL, along with Scott Arnold, who does color for the Lakers, does play-by-play for the Coburg Kodiaks for your TV.
Passed over. Jack Moore, of course, a broadcaster in Major Series Lacrosse as well, an old friend of mine. There's a shot.
Am I the only one that doesn't do OHL?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
OHL! Hey!
I mean, I feel like I'm hogging them. I got 3 teams that I'm calling in the O.
I've got none. That's all right. This is all I do. That's all right. I'm all right with that. I'm just an amateur with you guys, with you pros.
Trying to pass in, and Brad Cree will take it up the floor. Cree moves over. There's a shot right into the crest. The rebound is going to be picked up here. And the Lakers move it up. Brad Cree, 15 points in 18 games with the Toronto Rock this past year. They'll be moving away from Hamilton, at least temporarily, playing at the Paramount 5 Food Center in Mississauga.
Say that a couple times.
I've had to call a few games in Mississauga this past year in the O. It is a mouthful. Cree passes it over. Speaking of the Toronto Rock, the way they've been beefing up the offseason. Passed over, shot, and a ripper from Shane Jackson. Beats Hutchinson on the stick side, make it 6-3.
Yeah, Shane Jackson from outside, what a shot. And then, you know what, again, one of those guys, that's why they brought him back into the fold here. Just that extra bit of firepower from the right side. It's just a nice shot. Not much to analyze, man. That's just a beauty shot. Simply beat Drew Hutchinson.
It's not pretty, but it is indeed effective. Make it 6-3 home side, and they have the ball here yet again. Austin Stotts trying to get through the defense, can't do it. For some reason, they gave the goal to Brock.
That was not David Brock.
Stotts.
Guess who'll be
back there.
Guess who'll be getting an email tonight about changing up the scoring, I'm thinking.
Yeah, definitely wasn't Brock. Back pass, trying to find Thompson, but he's unable to control it. And they move down the floor. Here come the Lakers. Biggest lead of the game here for the Chiefs. How will the Lakers respond? Katoni twisting and turning, trying to get around the defense. 7 on the shot clock. Far side, shot down low. And Hill is able to hold on. Brendan Bomberry holds on to it here. Left it back. There's a shot. That one's blocked in front. Austin Stotts with that attempt. And he's got the ball back here again. 10 on the shot clock. Austin Stotts, the one-hopper. That one's going to go wide. And the Lakers are going to pick it up here. Gibson McDonald. Bounce pass back here for Ogilvie. And he'll just leave it up to the far side as the Lakers make a line change. Inside, Hogarth just missed. McLaughlin. And Hogarth is still down. He's underneath Warren Hill in the crease area. Hill on one knee. He's going to get back up. Hogarth is back in the play here. Pass over as the shot clock expires, and that one just missed. And the officials are going to get together here. Very brief discussion, and it is going to be a penalty. The first penalty of the game is going to go to the Chiefs, Dalton Silver.
Besides the fight?
Besides the fight.
Honestly,
I'm calling minors.
Yeah, you know what? It's been a pretty clean game, but you know, as much as these two teams dislike each other, there's such a respect, and it's really all about playing lacrosse here, and that's what these two teams are doing.
First power play of the game. Katoni passing it over. In from McLaughlin. Shot. That one goes wide.
That's a huge save.
Warren Hill's going to hold on to it. They're going to give the ball back to the Lakers.
That was a huge save by Warren Hill.
Katoni. McLaughlin. Back to Katoni. Katoni fakes. Backhand over. Katoni again. Shot down low, and Hill with the save.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, indeed. He leaves it up here for Cole. So try to kill off some time here and maybe get an opportunity on net. Randy Stotts with a bit of time on the shot clock, 12 to be exact. Inside, trying to find Lyle Thompson. He was tied up. Thompson trying to get that ball, but he is taken down. Great defense there by Colton Armstrong to take him out of the play.
And of course, Colton Armstrong, one of those acquisitions, late acquisitions by the Peterborough Lakers, and of course, also acquired by or from the Coburg Kodiaks.
Pass back, McLaughlin to Katoni. Katoni over, shot. That one is going to go off of the leg of Hill and goes wide. 3 on the shot clock. Katoni bounce shot in, but it's going to go right in on Hill. He makes the save.
Inside his glove.
So it is a double minor against Silver. So Silver, a double minor for checking from behind. That is the penalty. So that's why you see that there's over 2 minutes left on the power play here for Peterborough. 6 on the shot clock here for the Chiefs. Inside shot stopped by Hutchinson.
That's a big save.
Ogilvie. Stretch pass over. Shot stopped by Hill. And he cannot believe it. Thomas Whitty says, how did that not go in?
And you see the Peterborough bench calling at the referees that Warren moved the net. He was just getting his bearings in. He was a plug. Just call him a plug in the net. That's exactly what he did.
The Lakers shaking their head on that one. Meantime, the Chiefs have it. Austin Stotts, bouncer with the one hand, and Hutchinson with another save.
Get a little bit of shake and bake. Shake and bake chicken wrap.
There's your mention for the night.
Yeah.
We're the town of chicken wraps, as the social media account for the Lakers would say. Here's Katoni. Katoni looking for some room, passes it over, shot, saved by Warren Hill, dialed in again. And a stretch pass up here, too far for Ty Logan. He's gonna go in on Gilray. They body, and it is the Chiefs coming up with it. Just trying to kill off some time, 10 on the shot clock here. It's 2-on-1 in the corner here. He cannot move, but he is content as Ty Logan just holding on to it. Logan loses it as the shot clock expires. Great penalty kill there for Ty Logan.
Just great ragdolling there by Ty Logan. Take all the punishment in the world. Hold on to the ball.
32 seconds left on the power play. McLaughlin up for Katoni. Up top, shot stopped by Hill again. And the rebound's going to be picked up here by the Lakers. Fresh shot clock to work with here. Katoni in, shot by Evans. It's going to skip up high.
Warren's been fantastic tonight.
He's been making himself look big, and that ball is still loose. Picked up. Yes, indeed, it will be the Lakers. Tyler Biles up here for Dave Brock. Brock, he'll hold on to it. Fresh legs on here for the Chiefs, rather, as we are back to 5-a-side on the floor. Randy Stotts twisting around over to the far side. 7 on the shot clock. Shot, that one goes up high. Rebounds! No!
You almost.
Almost Larson Sundown, but a fresh shot clock here for the Chiefs.
Oh boy, that was a beautiful save. I'm saying that a lot tonight.
Passes it up. These two goaltenders have been outstanding. A one-skip shot. It's going to go off a body. Doesn't reach the net. And the Lakers move it up. Commanded, unable to get control of it. He's got it now. Commanded. Twisting back. He'll get it here for Austin Hayson. All on the far side. Katoni trying to get around Lyle Thompson, can't do it. He got the shot away. Now Turner Evans as the shot clock expires. He hit the iron.
Trying to go upstairs again on Warren Hill. It's a ball. And of course, we talked a little bit about that familiarity, all these Halifax Thunderbirds out there. And of course, Rochester Nighthawks as well. But there's a lot of familiarity with these guys. And of course, they're shooting on these guys all pretty much 12 months of the year. And everybody's got a book on everybody, and of course Warren and Drew more than likely have a book on every player out here as well. So it really is a chess match. That's the beauty of this summer ball here at Major Series Lacrosse.
I wonder what that discussion's like between Warren and Drew whenever they get together for a battle like this. Some bragging rights on the line, but of course, more importantly, these two teams want to get that elusive W, as it looks like there's going to be another penalty here. Tyson Bell is in the box here for Six Nations.
And of course, both goaltenders have great goaltending partners. I know you talked a lot about Dougie Jamieson, plays in Albany, and you have Landon Kells on the bench, who's you know what, the Peterborough Lakers have had a 1A, 1B situation all season long, as well as the Six Nations Chiefs. And of course, Landon Kells plays with the Las Vegas and the National Lacrosse team as well. So
I'll be in Vegas later on this year, so I might have to go check out.
Might have to. Would be a fun game for a fun venue for a lacrosse.
Say that again. Vegas has been really picking it up when it comes to sports over the last several years. Of course, the Stanley Cup champions, the Golden Knights. There's a shot from McLaughlin. It goes wide, and Warren Hill trying to outlet this one. Stretch it up. Good pass. Overshot down low, and a save made by Hutchinson on Austin Stotts, who went air Audie, and he is limping.
this new carpet gives a little bit, but man, I couldn't imagine.
That was a 50-yard outlet pass from Warren Hill, right tape to tape.
That was a beaut.
For Tony, back over.
Even in his junior B days,
shot by Katoni, he scores. Make it 6-4.
That's a beautiful shot by Katoni. But and we have ourselves a bench minor. It looks like the Six Nations
might be an unsportsmanlike, and it is Austin Stotts going to the box here. You see the ball being moved around on the power play. Katoni puts it in.
Shot. Again, not much to analyze. Use the defender as a screen. Use Jeremy Thompson, I think that was, as a screen as Jeremy put the stick up in the air. And of course, we talked about it in the first period. You get that split-second screen. It doesn't have to be full on screen, but it disguises the release of the ball. And Katoni, who has been fantastic this season, and he's been one of the catalysts for this Peterborough Lakers team. You give him that much space, and that, you know what I mean? That's a great opportunity for him. Easy. 9 times out of 10, that one's going in the net. It doesn't matter who you are.
Hope and looks like Jamison. We're having words with the official. It is going to be Cody Jamison sitting in the box. No, he's going to come out of the box here. What is going on here on the floor? Again, it is 6-4. And it is going to be a power play here. Dalton Solver is going to sit. So they figured it out. And just as they score a power play goal, the Lakers back on the power play.
If you're a Peterborough Lakers fan, you want a little bit of momentum. This is the best way to do it, that's for sure.
Again, a 2-goal lead here for the Chiefs. As the Lakers are pressing. Good save by Hill on the short side.
That was a sweet play by Hogarth.
Passed over, shot, and moving the net was Hill. But he wasn't able to get it on net anyway.
It's like a windmill in there.
Milligan leads it back. McLaughlin to Katoni. Katoni. There's a shot. That one's going to go in and make it 6-5. It's Cam Milligan.
Again, just a nice shot from outside. And again, the Peterborough Lakers taking advantage of the power play, moving the ball around, getting Warren to go side to side. And that's one thing about these goaltenders, you know what I mean? That's the only way you're going to score on these guys. Get them going side to side, get them off that angle a little bit, and that was just a beautiful shot. We've got ourselves a 6-5 game here, Mark.
6-5 with 8:35 remaining here in the second.
This time it's Tim Edwards, Jay Thornburg here on the draw. Completely different approaches, Edwards and Jeremy Thompson.
It's going to be picked up. Kevin Hill with it. Hill getting pressured there from Schewel. He'll just leave it here for Lyle Thompson. Lyle Thompson waiting for some fresh legs to get onto the floor. Thompson 15 on the shot clock and a save made by Hutchinson. Now the Lakers move it up the floor. Again, 2 straight goals here for the Lakers as they have closed the gap to within 1 here on the Chiefs. The far side here is Tate Katoni. Katoni twisting in, shot. That one beat Hill down low, but it missed the net. Katoni with a shot, another save by Hill.
That's just a great save.
It's like Bell and Katoni getting into it just in front of the goal crease.
Bell making sure that Katoni was okay after that when they both kind of fell a little awkwardly there.
Thompson back over. Randy Stotts up top, shot. That one just missed. And now a diving play just missing. And here comes Gilray. 2-on-2 developing. Gilray has got Ogilvy. Gilray, nice move. Over, shot, kicked away again by Warren Hill. And the rebound's going to be picked up. And that's going to go into the screen and out of play.
Oh, that was a nice save too, but boy, Peterborough Lakers with 2 real great opportunities foiled by Warren Hill. We're getting some great goaltending at both ends of the floor here.
You are getting your money's worth here tonight, folks. Good crowd here at the ILA. Lots of goals and lots of saves as Randy Stotts puts it right into the Hutchinson, and Armstrong brings it up here. Armstrong will just leave it back. Now the ball's in the corner. Fresh legs on here for the Lakers, who are trailing by 1. Evans, Turner Evans trying to get around the defense. 7 on the shot clock. Passed it up high, and they're unable to connect. And here come the Chiefs the other way. Shot stopped by Hutchinson. Good ripper pass by Brad Cree all the way down the floor to Cody Jamieson.
Just great goaltending tonight.
McLaughlin turning back around, takes a shot, just missing on the far side. Lakers still with it here, though. Shot by Catoni. Good defense indeed. Ball into the corner, 2 on the shot clock. It's going to expire, and the Chiefs are going to pick it up here.
It's just been a fun game to watch. Both teams' defense is really digging in right now. What was it, 4-3 after 1?
It was indeed 4-3 after 1.
Defense, both teams just digging in right now.
There's a shot, another save. Drew Hutchinson right on the stick side, denying the Chiefs player on that occasion. Jay Thornburg passed it up and went to the bench. Austin Hazen got it back, passed over, shot, just missing there. Warren Hill came across. 5 on the shot clock here. Evans intercepted at the pass by Lyle Thompson. Thompson coming in, bounce pass over, back to Thompson. He's unable to control it. He gets it back here though. Trying the fast break play, but they just could not connect and put it on net. Bomberry overshot, stopped by Hutchinson again. Stretch pass over, shot is gonna be
what a save.
Stopped, yes indeed, it is under Warren Hill again. These goaltenders, my oh my, they are putting on a show.
These goalposts are getting a workout tonight, that's for sure. Both goaltenders moving these nets.
Passed it up, here's Randy Stotts on the near side. Stotts gets through the D, but he can't beat Hutchinson. Shane Jackson getting tackled there in the far side. I'm going to say Chiefs ball here. Jackson here for Sundown, for Thompson. Thompson of the Georgia Swarm puts it on goal. Stopped by the arm of Hutchinson, and the official's going to blow the whistle. We'll have a fresh shot clock here for the Chiefs.
It's been non-stop action today. This has been fantastic. Almost as non-stop as you're wrestling.
Non-stop action. Say that again. See what the Chiefs can do here. Again, they had their 3-goal lead just about evaporate. They have a 1-goal lead here. And for Randy Stotts. Randy Stotts on the near side for Silver. Silver's shot stopped by Hutchinson again. Ogilvie. Both goaltenders facing a lot of rubber. You'd love to see what the shot clock would look like
I know,
here.
tell me about it. We're going to have to mandate that one, buddy.
Nonetheless, and it's going to be a lot, but there's a shot stopped again by Warren Hill. It was underneath him.
Looks like he laid another egg there.
Here's Jeremy Thompson the other way. Jeremy Thompson tried to get around the D. He's just going to hold on, though. But even with the amount of rubber these two goaltenders have faced, the defense have also been up to the task here tonight. Bomberry over. 10 on the shot clock. Cody Jamieson holding, still with it. Jamieson shot. Hutchinson yet again with the save. Didn't make him move too much on that one, though. Commanded. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Six Nations have the 1-goal lead. The Lakers trying to even things up. Holding Catoni, back pass over, trying to find Tate Catoni in the slot. Shot stopped by Hill on Hogarth.
See how far out those goaltenders are right now. Yeah, they're taking a good 1-2 steps out. They're really feeling it. They're just challenging the shooters, giving them nothing.
Here's Dalton Silver on the near side, 15 on the shot clock, passes it up. Looking for some room, passed in for Thompson. He loses his footing, but he still has the ball. 8 on the shot clock here. Thompson, shot bouncer. Is going to go off the goaltender and out. There's going to be a holding call here, and I think it's going to go against the Lakers.
It's just one of those things, talking about Lyle Thompson all the time. I know we talk a lot about him, but man, there's just so many different elements of his game that are just, you just almost marvel at. And you could tell the guy does yoga. And on that last play, you know, he gets knocked down, and his feet are still moving. He's knocked down. He's got 1 foot down to the ground, and he's got 1 foot up, and he still has the dexterity to just pick himself up without his arms.
The fact that he still had the ball after all of that just goes to show the hand-eye coordination he has.
Oh, it's incredible. This will be a fun little exchange after here with Warren and Drew getting their water bottles here. There they go.
Yeah.
Love it.
Teammates in the NLL, opponents here tonight. And these two, well, the Halifax Thunderbirds know too well what these two goaltenders can do. You're getting it on full display here at the ILA.
It's been a fantastic matchup, and I know this sounds like a broken record, but it's just great lacrosse to watch.
Best players in the world, that is for sure. On the road to the Mann Cup. Randy Stotts in for Thompson. Back over, trying to use the screen. Shot stopped by Hutchinson. It's in behind the goal, and it's going to be picked up. Chiefs on their first power play of the game. Here's Mitch Ogilvie. Should mention Lyle Thompson, 4 assists tonight. He's been on 4 out of 6 of the Chiefs' goals. And now picking it up here is Bell. Bell looking, shooting, scoring! Tyson Bell makes it 7-5 on the power play.
Everybody loves when a Tyson Bell scores a goal. Let me tell you, he brings the energy to the building.
But watch just the speed of Tyson Bell. It was deflected, and he just picks it up.
Dude's a great athlete. Enough said.
The separation that he got on Eli McLaughlin after that ball was knocked loose. Just look at that. He was pretty much next to him.
Oh, yeah.
You can't underestimate the speed that Tyson Bell brings. Again, more known for his physicality, but man, does that guy have wheels.
Oh, man. He's just a pure athlete. You know what I mean? He'd probably play any sport. I'd be good at it. You know what I mean?
His 4th goal of the season. That one's unassisted. Stopped by Hutchinson with the leg. Trying the quick strike there on the far side, but denying Shane Jackson. Tyson Bell, the latest player to get to double-digit points here for the Chiefs this season with that one. That one goes off the stick of McLaughlin. It's going to be picked up here by Hill. And that one's going to be intercepted. Katoni shot scores! An individual effort from Tate Katoni into the stick and into the back of the net. Make it 7-5 or 7-6.
Then right away, Warren Hill just kind of with the hand in his chest. He was like, "That's my bad, man."
And he knew immediately. Look at this.
He wanted to go wrong. It was almost as if he almost overthought that. You know what I mean? And then it's happened to him earlier on in the season where he did the same kind of thing. But it's a gamble. You know what I mean? You have a goaltender that can play the ball that well, and he's always looking to go long. Sometimes it happens. You know what I mean? It's an unfortunate time, but you know what? It's a 7-6 Chiefs lead. And I'm pretty sure in the dressing room his teammates are going to pick him up. That's for sure.
So Tate Katoni on the board with his 12th goal of the season. This is Cody Jamieson on the far side. 21 seconds left in the period. Just missing Larson Sundown. Randy Stotts trying to pick that one up, but it is going to be the Lakers Lakers moving it down here. A dozen seconds left in the period. No shot clock here. 7-6 is the score. Can the Lakers tie it up before the intermission? 2 on the clock. There's a shot kicked away by Warren Hill, and that's going to do it here for the second.
It was a heck of an effort to try that, to tie the game up.
The Lakers trailing by 1 through 40 minutes of play. It is Chiefs 7, Lakers 6. We're going to go to break. When we come back, we'll recap what happened in the last 20 minutes or so. Stay with us. You are watching Major Series Lacrosse on RogersTV. Series Lacrosse here on RogersTV as the youngsters take for the floor here in the second intermission. It is Six Nations Chiefs 7, Peterborough 6. Mark Perry alongside Daryl Smart. And you thought the first period was good. Oh boy. The second period, he had a little bit of everything here once again, but it was the goaltenders stealing the show in Warren Hill and Drew Hutchinson.
Absolutely, and here we go. Here's the first goal. Warren Hill to David Brock, to Cody Jamieson, and again, just a great play. Warren Hill's been, and Drew Hutchinson have been great, but a little bit of offense for the goaltenders as well. And then here we go. We have David Brock here with the goal. That was not David Brock on the score sheet, but hey, you know what? We'll fix that one later. We certainly know that was not David Brock. But again, the Peterborough Lakers coming back here. And just a great power play opportunity. Holden Katoni just rifles it and he beats Warren Hill. That's just a great shot. And again, we can only say so much about Holden Katoni. He's been a real catalyst for this Peterborough Lakers team. And again, that power play started with Holden Katoni out to Cam Milligan. And then here it is. This is the last goal of the period here. Tyson Bell just beating Eli McLaughlin. And just a welcome to MSL Eli McLaughlin on the part of Tyson Bell. No trotting there. He sprinted all the way in. And of course, this is how the game finished, or the period finished off. A little bit of a gaffe by Warren Hill there. and finished off by the Lakers. But you know what? Besides that mistake, these goaltenders have been world class. And again, I wish we had the shots on goal for this one, but they've been outstanding, like you said, Mark. And it's been a real treat to watch. The crowd here has been entertained by some of the best lacrosse in the world tonight.
What's going to be the difference in that third period? Plain and simple. I'm just going to throw it to you there.
Throw it to me. Honestly, these two teams are just, all they have to do is keep on playing the way they're playing, honestly. For both teams, it's that tight defense. And we were talking about it before both teams kind of exploded in that back end of the second period. Both teams' defense have been just rock solid here in that second period, and expect to see a lot of that in the third period. As far as offense goes, you know what? Let's have more offense. Why not?
Why
not? Yeah, let's have some run and gun. But both teams really doing a nice job. And again, the Peterborough Lakers took advantage of the power play, and they expect a little bit more of that from both teams. And I think that's the reason why you don't have these teams going into the penalty box all that often, because you know darn well that both teams, Mark, are going to take advantage of that. And in the second period, it was the Peterborough Lakers that did that.
I mean, again, there were some penalties in that second, not so much in the first besides that fight.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's almost a testament to just the world-class lacrosse that we're seeing in terms of the skill level, and both teams knowing, to have that discipline amongst them too, where they know that line and they know where they cannot cross it, really.
Well, absolutely. And not only that, it's just how fit these athletes are. Everybody's moving their feet, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of laziness out on the floor tonight. These are the two best teams. You know what? If you ask these two teams, they're the two best teams in Canada. I know the Langley Thunder would like to say something about that, but these two teams want to compete for that Mann Cup out west, and they want a shot at the WLA champion, and they're showing it tonight. And it all starts with not being lazy, quite honestly, and both teams are really giving it to each other tonight. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's nice to have a pretty darn good seat.
And I mean, you look around here at the ILA, some have retired to the get their snack wraps.
They're getting their chicken wraps. They're getting some chicken wraps. Yeah.
Still, quite the crowd here on a Tuesday night.
Oh, of course. You have the Arrows, who are playoff bound. I think their first round matchup is with the Orangeville Northmen, who've been just a juggernaut this year. So, and of course, the Rivermen are still going. They're going to be playoff bound. So there's lots of lacrosse to be watched here on Six Nations. So to have a great crowd like this is just a testament to MSL.
Yeah, this is going to be a hotly contested third. Again, two teams that are battling it out. Third of four meetings between these two teams this season. As mentioned, Six Nations got the victory back on June 13th. Peterborough responding on June 22nd, of course, with many of the Six Nations Chiefs players off to the World Championships out there in San Diego. But tonight, I mean, it's, again, I said it in the first intermission, this is pretty much a litmus test for these two teams that,
of course,
who, for all intents and purposes, might be the matchup once again in the Major Series Lacrosse Final. Again, the other three teams might have something else to say about that, but, a game like tonight is going to set the tone, and maybe even that game on July 20th will set the tone between these two teams as well. We'll see what happens in the third period of play. We'll have it after the break. This is Six Nations Lacrosse here on Rogers TV. Oh, we are in for a doozy here in the third period. It's about to get set up. Welcome back here to Rogers TV. This is Six Nations Lacrosse. We are live at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena in Six Nations of the Grand River. Mark Perry alongside Daryl Smart. It is Chiefs 7, Peterborough 6, as Jeremy Thompson strums in against Jay Thornburg, and the Chiefs will get possession to start the final frame. Jamieson passed it over to Silver. In for Randy Stotts on the far side. Stotts back over. Here's Jamieson. Shot. That one just missed. And it's going to be sent up by Hutchinson. Here's Gilray. Gilray will leave it back here. Thomas Hogarth. Josh Courier. McLaughlin. Moving the ball around. Here are the Lakers. 10 on the shot clock. To Tony. Shot. Bouncer underneath Warren Hill, but he traps it. This is Brad Cree. Left it here for Lyle Thompson. Thompson, 4 helpers tonight. Looking for more. There's Larson Sundown, who's got a goal here this evening. Passed it up for Jackson. Shot. That one just missed. Ball strummed there in the corner, and the Lakers will pick it up. Over a minute gone. That one just about intercepted. It's going to be picked up here by Kevin Hill. Hill holding on to it. He'll leave it here for Cody Jamieson. Last year's Major Series Lacrosse MVP. He'll pass it to the far side. This is Randy Stotts. Stotts looking for some room. Takes a shot. That one's blocked in front. And it's going to be grabbed and almost down the other way. Stotts got his stick tied in there with Blake Gibson McDonald. Gibson McDonald goes to the bench. The Lakers have the ball here. Hayson shot. That one stopped by Hill.
You know what I like about these saves? These goaltenders are just making a save, and that ball goes so fast, but off the shoulder pad, it almost freezes for a moment there. They're just posing with that ball, isn't it?
Cole turns it back here for Sundown. Now Bomberry back over. 6 on the shot clock. There's a shot down low, and that one's going to be stopped by Hutchinson. That's a Major Series Lacrosse executive in the building here tonight.
Lynn Withers, the commissioner, made the drive.
The highest of executives.
She's in for a treat, that's for sure.
There's a one-hander by Hogarth. My apologies. Oh, that one just missed. Oh, yeah, she picked a good one to come here, too.
That's for sure.
16 on the shot clock. Lots of time here. McLaughlin has to turn back. Over here for Courier. Courier back over. In for Hogarth. There's a shot. That one's underneath Hill. He'll hold on to it.
Lynn's done an amazing job with the league since she's come in. She's been a real rock for us here at Major Series. So a shout out to Lynn.
There's Sundown. Back. Lyle Thompson. Thompson getting muscled there, but he still has the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Passed over. That one just missed. And now here come the Lakers the other way. Armstrong. Armstrong with some speed takes a shot. That one goes just wide. And now Dave Brock escapes the physicality and gets it up to Bell. Bell crosses center. Gets in on the rush. Finds his man. That one's going to be shot just wide by Dalton Silver. Thompson has the ball here again. 12 on the shot clock here for the Chiefs. Remains a 1-goal lead here for the home side. 4 minutes gone. Scores. Brian Cole skips it underneath and make it 8-6.
That was just a beautiful skip shot by Brian Cole. Again, nothing fancy. fancy, but with all the movement that's been going on, and all of a sudden he just wastes one, skips it. It's just a better move right there. Saw the opening, a little bit of complacency. Used the defender as a screen with that skip shot, and we've got ourselves an 8-6 game here with 15:39 to go here in the third period.
Of course, the biggest lead of the game was 6-3 for the Chiefs. They lead it by 2. This has been a close game for the entire game, to say the very least. Expect nothing less between the top two teams in the league. This is Cody Jamieson. Jamieson holding on to it. Moved over to the far side. Solver gets it back, twisting back. Left it back here for Randy Stotts. Now it's Jamieson over to Lyle Thompson, and that one's going to go into the screen and out of play. They're going to get together, perhaps? No, it is going to be Chiefs ball. They have it here, Randy Stotts. On the far side, escaping some physicality, still with it. Over, shot, scores! Dalton Solver! Make it 9-6.
Dalton Solver strikes again, but you know what? That all started with Randy Stotts weaving his magic, drawing the defender's attention, bringing it back to Dalton Solver, who made no mistake on that one. It was just a lot of hard work there by Randy. Drops it back, Dalton Solver, down low. It's just a nice shot.
Good pass by Stotts. Basically putting that one on a tee for Dalton Solver. Dalton Solver, that is his first goal of the season. It's a little surprising to me.
Yeah, he arrived late to the party this season just because busy celebrating with the Buffalo Bandits, of course. So he had some time to recover after that NLL final and playoff run.
Of course, gets to come back here. Play for Six Nations, still playing for the same coach as he did in Buffalo this past year. McLaughlin, back for Courier. Courier back over, 6 on the shot clock. There's a shot. That one is going to go off of a Chief and out of play, so they still have it. Courier over. Trying to find some room was Turner Evans, and he's going to drop to a knee after that. And now coming up the floor, a 2-on-0 developing. Here's a chance for Cree, moves in. That one is underneath Hutchinson. Kept it out. The official had to come in there and do a double check.
Yeah, that's just great poise by Hutchinson on that save. Didn't want to move. He knew the ball was somewhere, so he didn't want to move.
Turner Evans. Played in Rochester this past year. Evans, or rather, this is Tate Catoni. Loses it. It's going to go into the corner. 2 on the shot clock. It's going to be picked up here by Cody Jamieson.
I love how the tempers just flare, then they come back down, come back up. You know, like you said during the intermission, they just know how to ride that line. You know what I mean?
It's a roller coaster. This game has been a roller coaster. Who's going to come out on top? A 3-goal lead here for the Chiefs. Jackson and Hope getting knocked down. Slow to get up. Dalton Solver's going to go to the bench. Hope will retire off to the Lakers bench as he was knocked down. But here are the Lakers with the ball again. Courier trying to get around Bell. A dozen on the shot clock. Another player down here for the Lakers. And that looks like that is Thomas Hogarth. That is not a good sign. Hogarth is back on his feet. Slow toward the bench.
Like he rolled his ankle almost.
And it looks like, yeah, Hill is going to the bench. A penalty is going to come here against the Lakers. Shot, that one is going to go in. On a delayed call, the Six Nations Chiefs have cracked double digits, make it 10-6.
It's just great ball movement again by the Six Nations Chiefs, taking advantage of the situation, taking advantage of the numbers here. As they took their time, they had Warren Hill go to the bench for the extra attacker. Almost faked the shot almost, and it was just that hard pass. Here it is again. Stotts with the hard pass.
Shane Jackson, his second goal of the game.
Great quick stick. You know, that's one thing. That's one thing that Shane Jackson really brings to the table. He's got those really fast hands. He's a little guy, right? So he's got those quick hands and that quick stick. That was just a really nice pass by Randy Stotts, and he's had a couple of real sweet apples, if I might add.
Shane Jackson, of course, 33 goals with the Georgia Swarm this past year. Has been hot since wearing a Chiefs uniform. His second goal of the game, a 4-goal lead, the biggest lead of the game, shot right into the breadbasket. Stopped here by Warren Hill. And just another point on Shane Jackson. When everybody was gone to the World Championships, he was a player that really stepped up, Daryl, including that hat trick on June 22nd against Peterborough.
That's exactly why Dwayne Jacobs brought him into the fold. I mean, they needed that depth. And again, Shane Jackson showing that the Six Nations Chiefs offensively are definitely not a one-dimensional team. They are so deep right now, and they're going to take advantage of it. If they want to have a long run to the World Cup, they have to use that depth. And Shane Jackson is shooting that tonight. Dalton Silver is shooting that tonight.
Absolutely.
It's just not the regular subjects of Randy and Austin Stotts and Cody Jamieson and Lyle Thompson, you know what I mean? Those guys are the facilitators tonight. Fantastic.
What you need all of your horses going for you at the right times. And Jordan Sturos is in the penalty box here for Peterborough. A power play coming up here for the Six Nations Chiefs. By the way, Lyle Thompson up to 6 assists. Climbing up the stat sheet, Randy Stotts, he's got 4 helpers on the night too.
And again, like just the apples being spread around tonight. You know,
well, and even the goals too. I mean, Shane Jackson, he's got 2. Not one other Chiefs player has more than 1 goal. There's a shot rated on goal, stopped by the goaltender Hutchinson.
I think that's one thing the Six Nations Chiefs really pride themselves in, is that they don't have to rely on 1 or 2 players. You know what I mean? And you look in that dressing room, there's a lot of continuity. Talking to Dwayne Jacobs about it, there's just a lot of jam in that room right now. You know what I mean? Last year there was a lot of jam, and this year is the same thing, almost more so.
Good ball movement there, and unable to finish it off there was Cody Jamieson. Jamieson still with it though. 12 on the shot clock. Jackson to Thompson. Back to Jackson. Overshot, scores!
Man.
That was a beauty by the Chiefs on the power play.
Wow.
11-6.
I'll do the Joey Lawrence. Whoa! Wow. That was amazing.
Finish it off, Randy Stotts.
How are you got to be an auctioneer to catch up with that on the commentary. Randy Stotts, he looked like he was Vladdy Guerrero.
Look how quick this was.
With the quick stick. But he looked like Vladdy Guerrero at the home run derby last night. And he just swung from the fences on that one.
Yeah, Vladdy Guerrero again. You know, I got to listen to that one on the first time actually listening to a home run derby on the radio. I usually watch it, but I was hanging out with my brother up in Barrie last night and actually caught it on the way back home last night. Actually got in as Vladdy won the home run derby.
I love radio.
Radio is such a great medium.
Oh,
it really is. So is television here on Rogers TV. Glad he can join us here on a Tuesday night as Randy Stotts hits the iron. A 5-goal lead here for the Chiefs with 10 minutes remaining. A penalty coming up here against against the Lakers. The whistle's going to go, and there's going to be a timeout called. Or is it unsportsmanlike? No, let's see what the call is here.
I think you might be right there, Mark.
Sportsmanlike? Don't slash it.
Yep. There's the T.
So a slash and an unsportsmanlike. There's the 2 on the board.
As you can see, Randy Stotts
There's the 4. So it is a 4-minute power play.
He's telling everybody to kind of hold up there, but and then all of a sudden the whistle blows here, and we've got ourselves 2. There we go. There's 2 guys in the box now.
So it is a 5-on-3 here for the Six Nations Chiefs.
So it's a 2 and a 2, not a 4.
So not a 4, not a double minor. It is a 2 and a 2.
Someone didn't like the penalty call.
And good ball movement there. That is just academic. Shane Jackson gets himself the hat trick. Make it 12-6. Like just 8 seconds into the power play.
It's like watching these guys during a warm-up. It's just phenomenal. And just to kind of sit there, and if you have the opportunity to come to a major series lacrosse game live, and you watch, it doesn't matter what team it is during the warm-up, it's amazing watching these guys move the ball. But again, this is just like warm-up. These guys just playing in the backyard. Everybody on the floor touched that.
Not a chance. Not a chance. You're saving that one.
Tic-tac, tic-tac, tic-tac-toe. I'm not much of a rapper.
If you're world, I don't care if you're world class. That one is not being stopped.
No. That was just beautiful to watch.
So 13 goals on the season for Shane Jackson. And still a 5-on-4 here. A 6-goal lead here for the Six Nations Chiefs. Right in on goal, stopped by Hutchinson.
Randy just teed up on that.
Lyle Thompson loses it, and coming up the floor here is Colton Armstrong. 1-on-2. He's got Gilray as a trailer, and Thompson, or rather Armstrong, trying to muscle away from Lyle Thompson, as well as another player. I didn't catch the number there. It looks like that is Tyler Biles. Some extra pushing and shoving after the whistle. But a lot of physicality there in the corner. And Colton Armstrong was just taking it.
Colton Armstrong was taking it. They're going to give Lyle Thompson, it looks like the rough. It looks like a rough possibly, but again, you're trying to knock the ball off. And they're going to call cross-check and a rough on Biles, so a little bit of an even-out penalty there, I'd say, Mark, but it's one of those things.
Yeah, it's a 2 and a 2 on the board here in the ILA for the Six Nations Chiefs. So there goes the power play for the Chiefs.
As much as the Chiefs bench staff probably doesn't like that, referees are just doing their part to control things. You know what I mean? They don't want things to escalate. Not that I think they will. Oh, man.
Good pass back by Hogarth. Lost it there. So 45 seconds left in the 4-on-3. And the whistle's going to go. The ball crossed the center line. The penalty box door is open here for the Chiefs. I think Tyson Bell, indeed, is going to get a penalty.
A lot of yapping on the floor here, I think. They're just, and again, just to finish that thought, that's what the officials are doing. They're just trying to stomp this stuff out right now, and they don't want things to escalate, so they're just going to call everything right now until it stops. And of course, it's been a pretty tame season here in MSL. Just like we were talking about.
I mean, minus that fight we had in the first period.
But MSL Commissioner Lynn Withers is in the house tonight, and talking to her before the game. We were kind of joking about how it's not like as a league we don't have that. It's been a very cordial league season so far. For the best of it, like the play's been world class. Games have been tight. Not a lot of drama, thank goodness. But yeah, and then third period of this one, of course, the referees are just sorting out stuff. Good on them, you know what I mean? They're just trying to do their part to make sure things just don't get out of hand here. You know what? Peterborough Lakers bench staff, Six Nations Chiefs bench staff, not going to like it very much right now. But you know what? In the long run, not a bad idea.
Again, a 6-goal lead as everybody tries to sort things out. You can see John Tavares, head coach for the Chiefs, having a discussion with the officials, trying to get an explanation of what's going on. Now the official going into the box, talking with the parties inside the penalty box. And 8:39 remaining here in the third period. A battle between the two top teams in Major Series Lacrosse. Six Nations at 9-2 on the year, Peterborough 8-2. We're already getting closer to the playoffs, Daryl.
I know.
After tonight, Six Nations, just 4 games remaining.
Well, I was just going to say, like, June was an absolute blur. And now that July is here, you're right. Like, tonight, Peterborough Six Nations playing tonight. And then the Six Nations is back at home next week against Brooklyn Lacrosse Club. And then on July 20th, they're in the Borough playing the Lakers in that 4th and final game of the regular season between those two teams. And then on Tuesday, July 5th or 25th, we're back here at the ILA, and the Cobra Kodiaks are in town. And then the Chiefs are going to finish her off July 30th in Cobra. Got a Sunday night.
Penalty shot here. There's a shot, and that one goes in. Warren Hill with the save, denying Eli McLaughlin.
Oh, we're going to have two
penalty shots, a double dose. As we're yapping about the schedule, we still got some action here on the floor.
Sorry, buddy.
Thomas Hogarth comes in, looks, shot! Warren Hill with the save. It's going to be 4-on-3 for the Lakers. The officials pointing up 4-3.
That's impressive. Warren Hill just shut the door on 2 penalty shots.
2 consecutive penalty shots. He says, oh, no. It ain't going down like that.
It's been fantastic. We had a nice chat before the game, before he got dressed. And we weren't even talking about lacrosse, just kind of talking about life. It works out Oklahoma. Trade school, just downtown Oswego. He's a mentor there for many of the students there, and he's a great guy.
Passed over, shot. Warren Hill again with the denial. And what a move there. Keeping possession is Josh Currier. He has it here again. Tries to beat Hill down low, can't do it. And the Chiefs get possession. Again, a 4-on-3. A power play here for the Lakers. That's going to expire. Now it's a 5-on-3 for just over a minute. And keeping possession here is Brad Cree. 1-on-3. He's just going to dump it into the corner.
Just to finish that note on Warren Hill, imagine going into a classroom, again, the trade school, downtown Six Nations, you have Warren Hill come roll up into your class, you know what I mean? One of the best goaltenders in the world rolls up into your class, and he's one of the mentors at the school. He's a great guy, and does a great job at OSTTC as well.
The Lakers moving around, trying to beat this world-class goaltender. Can't do it there. Warren Hill with the denial again.
That's the best part about this league, and the lacrosse players in general. They do a lot more than just play lacrosse.
Just missing Eli McLaughlin, and now Katoni with a shot. Warren Hill again. Have yourself a night. Another shot. That one's going to go just high.
He's getting gassed almost. You can tell.
Over inside, can't beat Hill. Eli McLaughlin trying to get the high shoulder.
Can someone PVR this game, count the shots for us, please?
Why do you need to PVR it? You can actually replay this one online.
What am I talking about? As soon as producer Adam gets me the file, I'll put it on the Major Series Lacrosse YouTube page. So, and of course, every Six Nations home game, every Brooklyn home game, all archived on the Major Series Lacrosse YouTube page. And of course, our friends at RogersTV who do great highlight packages. There's a playlist there of all of their home games, Coburg and Peterborough's home games, highlight packages.
Jackson trying to feed Sundown, can't do it. Chiefs still with possession, 10 on the shot clock. Jackson over. Bomberry with a shot, stopped by Hutchinson. Ball moving around, fresh shot clock on here. The Lakers with possession. Bomberry, very physical on Robert Hope, but he's able to get it ahead. Now with some room, Tate Catoni trying to go into the fire there, but the Chiefs say, well, you don't want this smoke. It's 12-6. Shot kicked away by Hill.
Man, he's on fire tonight.
Biles knocked his man down. It looked like Austin Hazen. He's favoring his ankle, I believe, there, down in the corner. And he is down. He is staying down here.
It's not good. It looks like the ankle there, I think.
May have rolled it.
Don't want to see that at all. It doesn't matter who you're cheering for or whatever. You don't want to see that. Glad to see that he's up. Gets a good round of applause from the ILA faithful here.
Well, as mentioned, 4 games left for the Six Nations Chiefs. Our next broadcast will be 7 days from now. It will be Six Nations hosting the Brooklyn Lacrosse Club next Tuesday. 8 o'clock start here at the ILA. We'll have the action for you right here on RogersTV.
Don't you dare miss it.
Don't you dare miss it.
Who is that? Come on. Who is that? There's my wrestling reference for the night.
Say that again?
Don't you dare miss it. You might be too young.
I am
too
a little
young,
too
man.
young.
Showing my age.
I came in the Attitude Era. I watched tapes on the Hogan era, but
and that wasn't even that. It's Maple Leaf Wrestling, the Billy Red Lions.
oh, you're not going WWF.
Yes, I am. Don't you dare miss it. Billy Red Lions.
There's a shot by Thompson. Just missing that one.
I used to go to those TV tapings at the Brantford Civic Center.
That one's stopped by Hutchinson.
Of course, the Civic Center getting a facelift right now. Looks sweet.
Yeah, the Hamilton, now Brantford Bulldogs showing a video very recently of the upgrades happening there. A brand new gondola in Brantford. And diving in, there's a goal for Eli McLaughlin. Taking to the skies to make it 12-7.
Boy, he brings a lot to the table for the Peterborough Lakers. Eli McLaughlin, what a great player. And what a great pickup.
Oh, and now Warren Hill is down.
As they call him, he's the liger. Pouncing like a liger.
What's a liger?
Liger? Pork tiger? Napoleon Dynamite.
All carnage.
All carnage, but Eli McLaughlin really showing his worth for the Peterborough Lakers. And of course, he was a huge part of that Haudenosaunee Nationals team during the World Championships. But just to look at this replay here, just kind of plays his man, paying the price. All that stick work. I know that going in the air was impressive, but the most impressive thing on that particular goal was how he was able to move his stick, go top cheddar on Warren Hill.
It has not been easy to beat Warren Hill tonight. It has not been easy to beat Drew Hutchinson tonight.
My boy Dave Sowden there giving Warren some water there, the magic water to get him healthy.
Just trying to stretch it out. I mean, those hammies, those groin muscles, it seems like he was trying to stretch it out there for a moment. You know, as a former goaltender myself, not necessarily in lacrosse, it can do some damage.
Test of my brother, part of the goaltenders union over here too.
Yeah.
2 hip surgeries on the way because of it. But that's another story.
2 sports hernia surgeries myself.
Man.
It is not fun.
And we're beer leaguers.
Oh, I wasn't a beer leaguer. No, I played some time on the ice. Didn't make it up to the OHL. Didn't make it up to Bantam, but yeah, I did my best. But injuries kind of took their toll as the ball rolls down the floor. Soccer also played a role in my long line of injuries. Not as long of an injury lineup as Mick Foley, but I digress. Here's Cam Milligan, 20 on the shot clock. 4 minutes left here in the third period. Pass it up to the far side. And there's going to be a penalty call, and here we go.
That's not good. This is the reason why the referees were trying to stamp stuff out. But of course, the one night win with Wisconsin, this happens.
Tate Katoni gets taken out of the scrum, as does Tyler Biles. Tyler Biles is going to go to the dressing room.
Oh my goodness. Tyler Biles did not like that. He took... Look at the replay here as they're all jawing at each other here. Like I said, this game had that playoff feel to it before the game, and we're getting that playoff feel right now, you know what I mean? Like the tempers are flaring, the intensity's cranked up a notch, you know, when these two teams play, it's just that extra notch, you know what I mean?
As the officials try to sort this one out with 3:54 remaining. A 5-goal lead here for the Six Nations Chiefs. Jamison and Hope getting the instructions from the officials. We had a fight in the first period. We had some penalties in the second, but cooler heads for the most part prevailed. But this third period, that was pretty much the apex.
I would say so. But again, like I said, these two teams are playing. It just gets amped up that much more. And looks like we're going to go 5-on-5 here. Just toss some guys. But while we have the break, I wanted to give a special shout out to the Peterborough Lakers. We talked a lot about their jerseys, and the first time they were here, they got these new Uncommon Fit jerseys. Uncommon Fit's done a great job outfitting all of major series lacrosse this season. But in their last home game, they had these sweet, sweet Pride jerseys. It was Pride Night in Peterborough. So props to them for having Pride Night, and they auctioned off those jerseys. They were looking pretty sweet, that's for sure.
More instructions happening at the bench. And there's just a bit of confusion. And John Tavares having an extra word. He's trying to still sort things out here. I don't know if it's a disagreement or just a bit of confusion on the part of what was handed out.
Trying to figure out the 5-on-5, I think. I think what they're upset about is, well, I don't know, because it was almost as if, I think it was Biles. I don't know, we didn't have the replay, but it looked like Biles was that third man in.
I almost think it was a trade-off the way they called it on the floor.
Yeah.
So again, Biles, a 5-minute roughing major. And I'd imagine that Tate Katoni is getting the same here.
Yep.
They're just updating it on the website. Nonetheless, we're back underway. Randy Stotts takes a shot. Hits a couple of bodies in front. Doesn't reach the net. And now more pushing and shoving. Tempers flaring here tonight. Matt Gilray.
Tyler Biles in the stands now.
Yeah, maybe he's coming to join us. Well, Tate Katoni, he got a 5-minute major for high sticking.
It's like a slap shot. Having Ted McGrath, or who was it, that came in mid-game with a mid-game interview after the fight. Still got his gear on.
Well, he's going to finish off the game up here.
Oh, he's with his family there, just hanging out. Again, that's the cool part about the summer ball.
And a shove there by Cole. I think we're going to give possession here to the Lakers.
For high sticking and a game misconduct for Katoni.
Into the corner it goes, trying to jockey it loose. 2.5 remaining here in the third. Here's Cody Jamison. Again, the Lakers will be back in action Just 48 hours from now, they will host Brooklyn at 8 o'clock Thursday night with 5 games remaining after tonight. Thompson trying to get through. Inside, finding his man. There's a backhand shot from Randy Stotts, just missed.
See how Lyle just stopped mid? Like, man, imagine getting the freeze frame on that.
If only. Here's Thomas Hogarth. Hogarth passes it back. This is Austin Hazen. Still have it. They're moving it around. 3 on the shot clock, and that one's just going to drop into the bread basket.
He's been in the
Hill.
zone. Warren's been in the zone tonight.
Here's Kevin Hill. Hill looking. He'll just pass it back. Holding on to it. They're pretty content to just try to kill off some time. Time more and more becoming their friend. There's a shot down low by Hill. Stopped by Hutchinson.
Got a minute left here in the third.
Again, a 5-goal lead. Six Nations closer and closer to their 10th win of the season. Here's Holden Katoni. Katoni getting pressure there. 2-on-1. That's going to be picked up. 6 on the shot clock. Goes to the near side, but picked up here by Jeremy Thompson. And how about this? Holden Katoni, I mean, a goal and 3 helpers, Daryl, but for the most part, it seems like the Lakers, the Chiefs have really held him back in this game.
Well, they were trying to reel him in. I think that's part of the game plan, you know what I mean? We said it several times that Katoni has been the catalyst for this Lakers team all season so far. So, of course, they're going to be keying in on him. They've done a really great job of that.
2 seconds left. The Chiefs are going to win their 3rd straight and snap Peterborough's 5-game winning streak. The final here, 12-7, as the Chiefs win here on their home floor at the ILA. And Peterborough drops to 8-3 on the year. Six Nations, an extra 2 points clear of the Lakers for first in the Major Series Lacrosse standings. And you know, one other thing that we bring up is the depth on this team, Daryl.
Yeah.
The most surprising stat to me on this night, you have the 12 goals, you have a victory here. Austin Stotts, 0 points.
Really?
0 points.
But again, that's a testament to the depth of the Chiefs, that's for sure. It's just one of those things that they want to be offense by committee. They don't want to be a one-trick pony. And tonight, the Chiefs really proved that.
Yes, they did. Again, Lyle Thompson, 7 assists. Randy Stotts, a goal and 5 helpers. On the other side, Holden Katoni with a goal and 3 helpers. Eli McLaughlin, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Those were your top scorers for the visitors in from Peterborough. Six Nations again will be in action 7 days from tonight against Brooklyn. An 8 o'clock start here at the ILA. For Daryl, for everybody else putting us on the air here on Rogers TV. If you're watching on Rogers TV Kitchener, stay tuned for 365 Pro Wrestling. My name is Mark Perry saying so long from the ILA. Good night, everybody.